Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for, this is going to be for February 28th and March 1st, and I'll actually be back on tomorrow to load another one for March 2nd and March 3rd, so we're gonna, I need to take 2 days off for this little visa run. Very inconvenient, who knows why they do things like this, I don't know. I'd like to figure out the logic of it. I think maybe to keep track of people, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, I have to leave and get my visa stamped, and then that'll take 2 days. So, also, if anyone would like card decks, I'll probably mail the day I get back, which is Tuesday. So anyone else who wants a card deck, it would be awesome if you purchase one. I still, for some reason, I can't take off the old card deck, but it doesn't matter. You'll get this card deck, the Kukai Farm one. They're the same. This is, oh, you can't see anything. This is the old one that was from the U.S., and then this was when we landed here. And so these are both discontinued, but I'm totally out of these. So I'm getting to the end of these, so I'd love to, you know, finish these off so then I can buy, I'm going to go into another card deck for my new card deck, the Chicken Magic card deck, which won't be a playing card deck, it will be an Oracle card deck. So, but anyway, and I love to do readings, so it's been awesome getting to know everybody through the readings, and I totally enjoy it, and I'm going to keep the sale on for a while, probably for 2 months. I'm thinking just while I get this whole transition thing finished, I'll keep the sale, which is $20 for at least a 20-minute reading, and you guys know how I am with my ridiculously long short readings. So everybody gets about a half hour to 40 minutes, depending on the reading. I try to make it, you know, the 20 minutes, but I will answer the questions, and you know, just do it. I'm guided to by Spirit, and I'm happy to do it, and I love to correspond with everybody. And I love the feedback when people get back to me after the readings. It's awesome. So anyway, it's always a pleasure to do the readings if anyone would like a reading. And yeah, let's get on to the card reading. It's funny. I was almost not going to bring the flowers today, but I did, and everybody's busy, I guess. That one day was crazy, though, with the chickens. We're just going nuts over that flower. Okay, so we have the palm tree, success, number 18, and it says, the tree of paradise bears the fruit of eternal wisdom and light, but it is hidden, so difficult to find. The palm tree. Number 18, success, and it's really about finding your oneness or your continuity with the world around you and the people around you. Just seeing wherever you end, they begin, and wherever they end, you begin. I don't know if that makes sense, but there's just kind of in life, in relations, it's like there's this meeting of you and another, and that continuity between your life and theirs with your relationship. And so this is like the oneness in relationship. And then the 8 has to do with just radical change, birth, rebirth, maybe death, but death is really rebirth. I mean, it's being born again into another world, and so it's birth and rebirth, and it can also be sex and regeneration, like that also. So it's kind of the rapture into a different life, you know. So, but anyway, about this. It's really about, you know, we get life as it is, and then we have to find those hidden jewels and really really, I don't know, find those hidden jewels and claim them and make them a part of your life, you know, and flower out. It kind of reminds me of when I was in writing courses in grad school. They talked about if there's something a little bit strange or a little bit off with something that you've written and you're just really struggling with it and you really don't know what to do about it, have your patience and keep working with it, because that's where your greatest information will come from, that point of like kind of awkwardness. That awkwardness is this point of flowering, that this whole new kind of realm that you need to look into. You can look into that and then really bring it out and express it very clearly and consciously with your words, like really define it. You know, you can bring out these worlds with these little awkward spots that, you know, if you really can't get rid of it, or there's something like kind of off about it or something strange about it, you gotta take your time with it and really contemplate it and see what that's all about, and then those are your hidden jewels. So, okay. Let's see. I'm going to do the 3 moving lines. So we got Umlilo, who, if you watched the oracle reading, he was all over it. He was in the beginning, he was in the end. He's a lot of fiery passion right now. And, you know, a lot of it's good. Some of it might be excess. We just have this lot of fiery passion right now. And then we have Batia Arcana, which has to do with the bat energy and the mysteries and the mysteries of humanity and why things go the way they do. Why when, you know, you would think that life would intelligently go one way, it might, you know, flip-flop and go some other strange way. And really looking into that. It's, you know, it's almost like that hidden jewel that I was talking about, you know, that look at the irony and that little strange point, you know, and whatever the mystery is there, allow it to unfold, and you can really find your magic in it. If you can look into that and, you know, see what's going on there, you can maybe make a whole world out of it. And that was Lilo right there. And then we have another 3. And this is Mundi in training. And this has to do with moving forward in your success. Actually, back to the success card. Moving forward in your success, moving forward in matters of your life. Moving forward in your arts, moving forward in your sciences, moving forward in your work, moving forward in the great work, which is relationships. There's like this great work that needs to be done here, and that's the reason we're here, is to do this great work, and that has to do with relationships. So any of these things, we have this progress in the physical world. So passion, fire, and this has to do with society too. Umlilo has to do with the passion for humanity and the passion for life, the passion for the bigger picture. You got a bigger picture behind you with that passion. So, okay, so this is our, let's see if I can get that. That's Birdie Baby. That's our healing card. And there's Umlilo walking past. and then Aurora. We keep getting Aurora. Okay. So, what is healing is, again, this birthing process of things beyond us. So, you know, maybe there's no path for our life. I know that just sounded crazy, but maybe there's no path already for our life. Like, we can't just walk a road because it doesn't exist yet. And this is about really walking whatever roads we can find, because, you know, we're trying to find our way. We gotta walk, you know, we gotta walk a path. And then when we're walking this path, really coming up with a new way and a new direction, or a new unknown, a new unknown territory, like this new unknown area or space of the world. So it very possibly could be that, the reason why something evolves or something comes into the world is because there needs to be a new way. There needs to be a new path. And so this really has to do with, okay, maybe we're walking our path and a path ends, or we don't really know where to go, or we don't know how to move forward, or how to make changes, or whatever. And this is the healing, is that this larger picture, this larger thing that's at work is coming together for you, so that your life is coming together in a way that hasn't really existed. It's a new life. It's a new life for you. It's a new life for everybody. So many people, everybody who has a life, there's always these things that are new to the world through those people. Because those people are able to generate experiences, and those people are able to, get together with others and produce things with others. Or, there's always something that is new, that is different, that is born through people. And then this is really about something that the same pattern can go on a higher level and be born above people and beyond people, so that we take the path of our lives, and then the universe uses us to go in a new direction, or uses us to bring something into the world that hasn't existed before. So there's this new, almost like the rapture, the rebirth of the physical here, when I was talking about the regeneration and rebirthing process. That's almost like a death, but it's moving into a different world. So this is healing right now. And then our overall message card is Aurora, which has to do with things are coming to light for everybody. Kind of the perspectives of communities, of groups around you is changing. The light is changing. And I have to say, I think that kind of always happens on a regular basis. As you know people in life, whatever community that you have in your life, or have had throughout your life, there's always ways that community changes in time. Those dynamics, or the people, or the feeling, or the flavor, or the experience of that, of a social group, it's always changing. And that's what the light is changing, the perspectives and the feelings, like the colors, the expression is changing. So, but there are some major leaps and changes. This is about breaking old patterns and then starting new patterns. So this has to do with a group and a community really making major changes. It might have to do with death and rebirth. This is the overall message card, so keep it in mind. But it's true. Anytime there is a death and rebirth, that automatically will force a community to change. There's no community that loses a member that doesn't have that influence the group, and have that influence the mindset, and have that influence the feelings and the understandings and the perception. Really, it's about perception. This is about seeing the aurora effect. So this is about things really coming to light, and from the universe, and people all of a sudden seeing this light, having things become visible, and ending of an old pattern, and kind of a creation of a new era with a group or community. So even though it's always kind of happening on small levels, and fluctuating and changing on small levels, this is about a major break and a change with the group. So this is your overall message card here. So again, looking back at this, oh gross, my chicken just got a gross bug. And hologram, just as I look away, you get into the camera. Okay. Let's see. All right, so recap here. The moving lines for any, for the next 2 days, steps in time. We have this passion. We have this emotion. We have this drive, this deep drive for our sense of self with humanity. This is the fires of heaven, but it's really like, the heart of you that belongs to this world, and how you are in your relation to this world and everything it's about. And it's about, humanity, so the larger picture of things, and maybe even the longer picture of things, the next generations. This is really about the longevity of humanity and the future of humanity, the large causes, like Aquarian energy, and it has to do with a lot of people. It's about you with everybody. It's you with collective things, with collective nature, with collective society, with collective problems and collective dreams and collective desires, and the heart of all of us, right? So we have this passion that starts, and then this really kind of going into the mysteries and seeing why things are the way they are. So it's almost like we have this passion that brings us to a problem or something that needs to be tweaked or something that needs to be looked at. Or it's drawing our attention to something that is going not the way it should, not the way it's supposed to, because we know how the hearts are all supposed to go, but they don't always go that way, So what's the holdup? What's the blockages on people's hearts, or what's the confusion with their hearts? Why is their heart so confused? Like what's going on with people going in circles and not knowing how to go forward, or not really living authentically in truth. So what's going on here? We got to look at this, find our hidden jewel here. What's going on, and with our passion, we look at this, and then we move forward in the physical world, and we really make progress, and in something in our life that we're really able to have the energy. It's funny because in this card, energy gets tied up, and then there's this kind of release in this movement forward, this slingshot or this arrow out, this movement out, this skills and talents being developed and moving forward and moving the world around them forward, and progressing, and the physical matters of life, really progression and acknowledgement from others that this is success right here. This is the success card. We move forward successfully, and then our healing is that there is something larger really able to come. The traffic jam, I always talk about that too. There's somebody said, the wheel can't turn unless everybody pushes to turn it. It's like we have to wait for the collective to turn the wheel. One person can't turn that wheel. Everybody has to turn it together. So it's like we wait for, everybody kind of to get the momentum up, and then the wheel starts turning. And this is about that wheel is turning now. So this is about what was blocked or what wasn't able to come in is now able to flow in through and beyond life. So it's flowing through life and beyond life, through existence, and really about timing and events and precision, and about people, like really who are awake and aware and a part of this process that is healing. So now this is happening. This is able to happen, and something is coming into the world. And then as that happens, communities, groups, and a kind of a group of society, or a community, the community around you is changing. The light is changing. The vision is changing. So, and the experience is changing. Break and change in the pattern. A new era. And then again, okay, my camera's overheating, so I'll finish this up. I'm almost done. The tree of paradise bears the fruit of eternal wisdom and light, but it's hidden, so difficult to find. Number 18, the palm tree. So, But we will find it. We will be successful. We just have to be patient here, and but things are really happening for us. So it's great. We're everything's going as we would like. Everything's really. I mean, this is a great reading. Even though we have this is the solving of a mystery, actually, right here, because we start out with the fiery passion, and then we have this great development, and then this healing with this divine birthing process, and everything, really changing for the better here. So anyway, I hope everyone got what they needed out of this today, and I will see you again tomorrow for the next couple days, and then I'll see you when I get back. Take care.